Hello, welcome to Steve McDonald's Arts and Crafts. And today what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this deer. And it comes with these massive antlers and the little deer mould. Now I think this might be a little bit problematic getting out of the mould. I'm not 100% sure. It is quite a stretchy mould, but I do think it might be, so we'll see about that. So what I have done in preparation anyway, and I normally do this anyway with all my moulds, is I have sprayed it with mould release. The other thing I think is important is that when you fill this up, you're very careful about filling it up, because if not, you're going to end up getting air bubbles and things in its little tail and ears and nose. So I'm going to quickly show you how I will get away with that not happening, hopefully. I've got my resin mixed up and I've divided it into the two pots. So the red glitter is going to go into this one, and it's quite a fine glitter, so I'm hoping it is not all going to just sink to the bottom. And the gold one is going to go into this one. I'm putting quite a lot in. So what I'm going to do with this one first is I'm going to pour a little bit into here and then a little bit into there where his tail is. And as I can already see, there is air trapped in the ear. I'm not sure if you can see that. So I don't want that air in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to squidgy widgy that away. And that is a very technical artistic term, by the way, squidgy widgy it away. So again, using that very technical term, his nose now, or her nose, that probably is a he, because it's got big antlers, has now got rid of, hopefully, all the bubbles that were in there. And now I'm just going to check the tail. I'm just going to give that a bit of a squidgy widgy. That's been squidgy widgied enough, I hope. And then I'm just going to fill it up right to the top with the rest of this resin. Now, I also don't know if this is going to be heavy enough, this bottom bit, the actual deer, to cope with these antlers, because they are quite large, but we will see, and if not, then I will have to make a base for it. How I'm going to fill those antlers is with a good old pipette to fill up those antlers. So let's move Deary out the way. I will knock that over. There is no doubt whatsoever that that is going to get knocked over at some point. Oh, well, I've spilt it already, look, so we know that this is going to get knocked over. Where am I going to put that? I'll put that there out the way. Let's top it up where I've just spilt it. And then for here, all I'm going to do is I'm going to pop in the resin like this and let it make its own way around where it wants to go. And then if I've got any gaps, I will just fill those gaps up. But this way, I'm hoping I don't make as much mess, because honestly, if you've been watching my videos, you know that I am the messiest person. Thank goodness for PPE. Don't forget, if you like my videos, hit that subscribe button and the like button. It really does help my videos to get out there, and also it means that you will keep getting notified, even if you've pushed that notification bell. Sometimes people don't get notified, but if you do like a video and you also comment on a video and subscribe, then you are more likely to get notified when these videos come out. Leave me a comment as well. I love reading comments. I will try and get to everyone's comments. Sometimes I get inundated and I am a little bit late getting to the comments, but I do try and answer them all. These are cured up now, so the interesting thing is going to be how easy it's going to be to get this out. It is quite thin, the actual silicone, so it is coming out quite easily. And because I give that squidgy widgy, the deer has no air bubbles in it, and I think the glitter has come out really quite pretty. So let's put that there. There's 3 sizes of antlers here. There's one, which is that one, quite pretty. There's the medium-sized ones, which is those. Again, quite pretty. And then there's these ginormous ones. And they cast really, really well. So it's a good quality mould. I'm very pleased with it. Now, my concern was that this is going to be a bit top-heavy once it has everything put on it, and if you're going to put jewellery in it. So what I've done is I cast this little blank in just a square mould that I've got. Oh, I love how that's come out. I don't know if the camera's picking up that glitter, but it looks really nice. So what I thought I would do is I would make that base for it, which actually gives it a little bit more security, as you can see. And then I will use a 5-minute epoxy to glue that on. And it will stick quite hard. And you could make a wider one or a smaller one. And these actually do wedge in there quite strong. So I'm going to leave this to cure up once I put that epoxy on. I actually think that really does look quite nice. And then we'll come back to that.